Summer is ending. Soon, our season of growth will cease, and the harvest will begin true. I can't help but think about the personal growth we are harvesting now. Each of us, lone wanderers, here together in our settlement on Stardew Hill, have each become master planters, foragers, fishermen, warriors, resurrecting beasts of old by our own hands, and forging great tools of ancient gods. Not bad for our first season, I'd say.
I have ascended.
Oh man, we earned 250,000 gold.
Overall, yeah.
Nice. We're 250,000 heirs.
Quarter millionaire.
Weird, I went to bed on the right side of the bed and I woke up on the left.
I
Or
love
storms.
you.
Oh, another storm tomorrow.
Raining lightning.
Yes. I love not spending energy on things.
There are also no events until the Moonlight Jellies. The end
Nice.
of the season.
Okay. Red Pyramid is not a baby,
Delicious-
so
delicious
the
jelly.
dinosaurs, unlike the other animals, do not go through a baby phase. So, it will create an egg in 7 days.
Nice.
I'll wait until my next duck egg to start a duck. On our next barn
Oh yeah, do we use
upgrade-
frozen tears for anything? I don't know either.
You guys what?
Do we use frozen tears for anything?
Stuck up to Sebastian? So, your opinion on that?
Okay, they're not used for crafting.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of them, so I'm looking at if we should sell them, because we got 11.
So if you have a craft for them, sure.
I don't. I don't know if there's any, and given that we don't know, I'm guessing there's no useful craft out of it.
I'm pretty sure we don't need like a dozen.
They are worth 75 gold.
That's not terrible.
No, it's not. What was that banging noise?
I blame Max.
I didn't hear anything.
You're probably right, but I'm not there.
It's probably fine.
Sure.
Got a lot of refined quartz, by the way.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Don't remember.
Oh.
Don't remember.
Yep,
Are you Max or are you, Matt?
this is me.
Okay.
Alright, so
Max wears a black shirt.
quick question. Do we want battery packs more or lightning protection more?
Lightning protection.
Because by digging up the working lightning rod, we can put it back down and it will absorb again, but it won't produce as many battery packs. We've already got a couple battery packs, so...
I care more about protection myself.
Oh, can thunderstorms actually like burn down our house?
No.
They
They get rid
strike crops and kill them, or
of, yeah.
fences and roads.
Gotcha.
That's why sometimes you walk around and get a chunk of road that's been turned up.
Turnt.
Yep. What?
Yeah, I turned down for that.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for the melons to grow in next to the house so I can empty that spot out, and then I will put the stable there.
Cool.
Because the stable roof
Fantastic
kind of...
hippopotamus got for us this week. tulip, duck egg, slime, parsnip seeds, basic food fertilizer, pufferfit, hops, strange bun, green office stool, coffee bean, rare seed, wedding ring recipe.
No, it doesn't sound like there was anything. Basically,
nothing.
unless there's fruit in there, I have no desire, for anything in there.
Okay. So there's a fruit or a fruit tree.
How much is
not
wedding
a
ring
tree,
recipe anyway?
the actual fruit.
Yeah, even the trees we don't really need right now.
I just need.
How much is wedding ring recipe?
250.
Yeah,
Just
go ahead and buy it.
250?
You'll need it eventually.
50 gold, yeah.
Yeah, that's super cheap. I wonder if it only gets it for you or gets it for everyone.
Probably gets it for whoever buys it.
Who's gonna propose?
I mean, I assume it would be me. I feel like I'd make a ring out of nothing for no... out of garbage I pulled out of a mine.
Oh, I think that there is now more than 25 hardwood available. Yes.
I bought you all these jewels.
There's more hardwood available for use.
Okay. You want to make a worm thing, Matt?
Oh yeah. Let me fill up my crab pots. I should probably make more crab pots too.
Yeah, they're cheap for you, money-wise, anyway.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. The second tier of the barn allows our cows to make baby cows.
That's handy. Although, what the fuck is this? I need largemouth bass to rub on my sore calves. Please bring me one
Gross.
ASAP,
Gross.
says Leah.
Gross.
Okay, you
Gross.
know that traditional.
Why?
She needs a largemouth bass to rub on her legs.
See, for me, Maru needs amethyst to make her newest invention work.
Okay, see that's fine. I don't,
I don't really get why, but
I don't know.
Just gotta rub a
Kinda
bass on the knee.
Like you would think quartz at least has a function in mechanics. I don't know if amethyst has properties for mechanics, but yeah, fish on the legs.
Just somebody shoved the fish in the percolator.
Maybe she's just misunderstanding the purpose of fish oil.
you know,
It's really
Need those,
overvaluing the omega
V2s.
3s.
okay, so Kevin, you said it's
Yeah.
gonna rain tomorrow too,
Yes, at least according to the forecast.
according to the forecast. Provided that happens, we have no energy we need to expend on watering then for the rest of summer.
Really?
Because,
To the 27th,
and then,
and it'll be raining, and then it'll be the morning of the last. Yeah.
yep,
Yeah, all we do is sit back and rake in the money and some money together.
the thing I
for
have to
next
remember
year's-
is to grab those, puppies before they die.
Oh
So
yeah.
on the 28th, they get pulled up. I didn't realize I was creating a Jurassic Park farm for us.
I didn't realize either until now.
Well, you realized we
They
could.
were
Again, we asked if we could, not if we should.
But yeah, I'm thinking one coop devoted to dinosaurs.
That's fine. The best part about the final tier, coop and barn, is that they have auto feeders,
Oh, that's nice.
so you never have to fill in the trough in winter or on rainy days. Because during winter, animals will not go out. There's no grass for them to feed on, and it's cold. They don't want to go out. And then, of course, on rainy days, they don't go out.
Yeah.
Those are the days they use our actual silos.
Oh yeah, our Are silos full? Should we consider making another?
Let me do some quick math once I get back and look at our silos and see what's in them.
Okay.
Man, these summer storms are loud.
Just constantly. Thank you. Please hire me to do fully work in the future.
Consider this a job application.
I consider everything a job application that I've passed. You're welcome.
Yeah, sure,
You're
that's
gonna
how
have some
jobs work.
pickled potato. That sounds like something that some people might eat.
This is just a piece of wood that you've written resume on, and you spelled it with 3 S's.
You're hired. Let's see, you refuse to use a gun on the gun range, and your
Okay.
written test is just a picture of a flying baby.
That's
it's
Icarus.
You, sir, are a god.
He just stares at him for a long moment for pairing it up. You ever think I was told, sir? You are a god.
Okay, no, we're fine.
God, I love that he has the Icarus tattoo that isn't even finished also.
Yeah.
Provided that we stay at 6 animals, we'll only use 168 pieces of hay over the entire winter.
Okay.
6 times 28. We currently have 465. So even if we went to 12 animals, we would be fine. We would be at 336. So we can get a third if you want, but we don't need it.
Okay, but so 28 days, 1 piece of hay a piece.
Yep. They don't like hay as much as grass, but the only
No.
times they eat hay in a good farm like ours is when grass is when they won't go outside.
Okay, so each silo gives 240. So by my count, that would be 8, possibly 9 animals supported through the winter per silo.
You got rid of my calculator. Alright, so
I wasn't paying attention.
silo is 240.
240 divided by 28 should be 8, possibly 9 animals supported.
8.57.
8.5 animals per winter.
So if you assume
assume
8 animals, so we could technically go to 16 animals and be fine with the 480 we have. That's provided we make sure it's 100% full the day before. Oh man, we still lost to something to lightning. But yes. That would be correcto.
Okay, so we'll be fine this season, probably. We'll start thinking
Definitely.
about it.
I don't see us going to 16 animals just
Yeah.
yet.
We got,
That's
like,
a
6.
lot of money.
Yeah.
We're only at 6. That would be 10 more animals.
Yeah, even with whenever possible, we should keep our incubator cooking. So
Yeah, I'm gonna start it.
Free
on the
animals.
next-
You gotta
I'm
put
going
the
to-
eggs in, but the animals are free. Animals here.
Oh, come on. Okay.
I almost got 5 more iron bars.
I got the
also,
ones I was worried about. Although I could take some of those iron bars and make some more lightning rods, because the iron bars are basically the only limit on those. It needs refined quartz and bat wings, which we have in abundance.
It turns out that bats and quartz are real easy to get.
Turns out glasses are all over the river. People just throw them away. They don't.
Also, if you just throw quartz in the furnace, you get refined quartz.
I mean that too, but we've gotten a lot of it off of glasses.
Yeah, that too. Glasses and CDs.
So Kevin, have you been keeping up with the Venture Brothers?
No, I haven't. Honestly, I think I'm a season or two behind.
Oh man, it keeps getting better in my opinion. It's so good.
Nice. No, I take it back. I saw the season where they were in the New York penthouse.
Okay,
I think I missed some stuff before that, but I was otherwise caught up.
Yeah, that was last season. They're still there, but there's more happening.
Nice.
God,
Are
I
they
love
going to
Red
reveal
Death
that the
in
Monarch
particular.
and Dr. Venture are half brothers?
Already done. That happened last episode.
Nice. I thought that's where they were going with that. I was surprised when they didn't do it last season. Hey, we made it. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of here, dirt. We need you.
But yeah, they just established that, and they've been doing a lot of other just the episodes have been pretty solidly consistent this time around.
Nice. Yeah, there were some good moments from the last season, but I don't feel it was their strongest by far.
You did meet the character of Red Death, though, correct? Because he's the fucking best.
Red Death. I think so. I can't remember. It's been a minute.
He's this older villain who works for the guild, who's got this red skull for a face, and that's just his regular face.
Yeah, he's one of the surviving Guild of Calamitous Intent guys, right?
Yeah, and he's been around for ages, and they have a whole thing where the Monarch goes to try and kill him because he's one of the guys in line for Arching Venture. Yeah, and then he just very calmly is a really good dad talking about how his daughter won't take off her wellies since he read her Paddington Bear. but then also is you just gotta separate your work life and your home life, because if you don't, things get really messy. You wouldn't want that, would you, Monarch? Cool. And so the Monarch goes home and is hanging out with 21. Oh my god, he was so cool but so scary. But he actually has one of the best actual dramatic things that has happened in the Venture Brothers in this new season. He's got this entire thing where another villain partnership is making some plays in their territory, and he goes to kill one of them and has this very calm conversation talking about the idea of the gentleman villain.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
It's really good, just having tied this dude down to the train tracks. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you hear that? The train is coming. Tick, tick, tick.
Which you might have a chance.
The best part gives you a little hope. I really like things that have been either satirical or just following the concept of superhero things, but without being mired in all the past of superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Venture Brothers and My Hero Academia have both been really incredible new takes on superhero formats.
Yeah, Hero Academia is really awesome.
Oh, it's really good.
All Might's my spirit animal.
All Might is incredibly fun, and I love him a lot, but man, there are some other characters that just have so much character depth behind him that he can't be my favorite as much as I want him to be.
Well, that's fair. Aizawa was really cool, and...
God, why am I forgetting his name? Bakugo, the explosion kid. He has some of the best character arcs I've seen in a shonen that isn't Hunter x Hunter.
Nice.
Because Hunter x Hunter is the best shonen, unfortunately. It's a good one, but it's just a shame that nothing else will ever compare.
See, I'm gonna fight you and say the best shonen is Yu Yu Hakusho.
I do need to see Yu Yu Hakusho, but the same guy made Hunter x Hunter after Yu Yu Hakusho and put even more heart into it. Oh.
He's also married to the lady that created Sailor Moon. They're the ultimate anime couple.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow, yeah, that's a power couple. That's like Beyonce and Jay-Z of anime.
Yeah, basically.
But Hunter x Hunter is a bizarrely excellent show.
Yeah, now Yoshihiro Togashi. Yeah, Togashi. He's the one who created Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, many things. Hunter x Hunter. Fine, give me your damn Wikipedia page. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter is what he's known for. But he's done other things. Level E. I never read or saw that. In my opinion, the manga for Yu Yu Hakusho is as good as the anime. There are very minor changes, actually.
Uncommon.
Yeah, for changes, but they are not like. There are actually changes that I don't mind. There's nothing in there that makes me whiny like that's important.
Man, I like anime. I as a genre, as like an entire medium, there's a lot of bad shit out there, which just makes it rough to be like just like tell someone like, oh, I like anime. It's like, oh man, you like anime, huh? It's like, not like that. Come on.
Yeah, and I remember that was a whole giant bomb thing where Dan Reichert said he would never watch anime because he didn't understand that like anime is just it's literally it just means cartoons. That's all it means.
Cartoons from Japan, yeah.
And he's like, because like I like no, I like Metal Gear Solid. It's like, dude, there's an anime called Go-Go 13. It's just about an ass kicking sniper.
Well, I mean, like Dan Reichert's now part of All Systems Goku.
Yeah, well, that again, somebody had to explain a thing to him so that he would understand it. Still hates mayonnaise, by the way, but he likes it.
I honestly like Yu Yu Hakusho is probably my favorite anime now. It always will be.
I need to finish it. I've watched a little bit, but I need to watch more.
Yeah. Like, I feel like such a weirdo because my sister, who is 18, is like, I'm into all these cool anime now and these new things, and I feel like such a crotchety old lady when I'm like, give me my original Full Metal Alchemist. Give me Yu Yu Hakusho, you young children and your new animes.
Yeah, I do need to watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Outlaw Star is very good.
Of recent anime, I think though the best one I've seen is Megalobox. That show is fucking incredible, masterpiece storytelling, start to finish. Slammed it out over the course of just one day with a friend. We were both like dying by the end of it, being like, no, this is perfectly executed.
Did you ever look into the second season sequel to Fully Cooley?
Oh no, I should do that. I've heard, I believe, semi-positive things. I'm not quite as up on Fooly Cooley as a lot of other people are to begin with.
I mean, it's basically just like a 4-episode music video.
6, but yes.
Yeah, like it's not bad, and I definitely don't dislike Fooly Cooley.
It's very
but, like,
abstract, and I love that about it.
It's avant-garde, and it does some interesting stuff. I don't necessarily like the particular format they go around. A lot of the jokes miss, and I get that's because they're Japanese jokes, but just being odd.
That was always my question. Is like, is this better provided you're Japanese? Is this just a bunch of in-jokes?
There's a lot of in-jokes, there's a lot of other weird things.
In general, like, Japanese jokes are weird because they're a lot of wordplay stuff. Did you go back to the desert?
No, I'm just bad. I was busy talking and not watching my health.
I'm sorry.
No, that's my fault. Sorry about that. Interestingly, desert is way less taxing on your money because desert actually only ever costs 1,000. It never costs more.
Oh, does the mines cost more when you die on?
Yeah, mine is a ratio.
Weird.
Maybe that's because they know you're gonna die more in the desert.
Probably.
You've already paid 500 just to get there.
Yeah, so you're losing 1,500. That said, I did earn more money right now in the mine, enough to make up for that I just lost, I'm pretty sure, so that should be fine.
It was like 1,200, I think.
Also, since we don't have a pressing need for iron at the moment, I'm going for gold and diamonds.
Go for it. We have a machine that makes diamonds now, so diamonds are cool, but we don't always need a ton of them.
Yeah, I was mostly just going for gold, but then diamonds also showed up.
This is valid.
Let's see, I'll take those.
I think ironically, I'd make more money. I think I'd make more money just fishing than I would mining gold.
Oh, almost certainly.
Which is just, I don't know, I like that. Let me give you these gold bars. No, I'll pay you more for that bass.
Drop the bass.
I grabbed one of the pale ales out of the.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, I need to give one of those to Pam at some point.
I've got a third one on the way.
Also, just like getting all these geodes and stuff is also getting a lot of money just because like, oh, I can sell off all these jewels I'm getting.
Yeah.
All these pointless jewels.
Useless! Get out of my sight!
Oh, that hurt.
I just grabbed all the geodes that are currently in there, and I will sell them tomorrow.
Alright, I've gotten a lot more
I didn't
geodes.
realize when you said you grabbed a pale ale, you grabbed the one out of the keg.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, it's fine. It just means that I needed to put another one in there. Because I have 2 in the chest.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the final one we need, air quote.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up on stuff.
Ducks take to incubate.
I'll just throw away the sap. We don't need sap, right? We get lots of sap just for free.
Yeah, we're not in particular need.
I'm getting a lot of mixed seeds just out of chests. Oh, there's an Omni Geode and some other stuff. What do I want to throw away for that? I guess I can eat some food that I brought down here. I'm very
Okay.
wounded.
So the duck takes 9,000 minutes in game, which is 6.25 days.
It's just 9,000 minutes.
Yeah, the dinosaur takes 18,000, which comes out to 12.5 days. That's good.
Oh, speaking of anime things, Susan, have you seen Ghost Stories?
Oh my
Yes.
god, the fucking 80
Good.
dub.
Ghost stories?
Good.
I have not
No, I
seen the
just
complete of
found
it.
my I have the 80V dub on an external hard drive that somebody finally just found again.
Good.
So,
I need to watch that
okay.
again. I haven't seen it in a while.
I saw probably the first 4 or 5 episodes of it because way back
Oh.
when I was in middle school, probably maybe early high school, the cable people who we get our TV from, that my parents used and still use, have on demand, and they had an anime section where you could watch on demand anime. And at one point, Ghost Stories
On-demand
popped
anime.
up, and my friend Emily and I were there, and we're like, anime about ghosts? Yeah. And we started watching it. It was not the it was not the sub. It was the dub.
Which is good. It's way better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of
What
want
is
to
the
know
story
what the real
for-
story
what
is
is this-
supposed to be.
The original
What's
one's
the story for the dub? Like, isn't it just that they said like this sucks? Just make up your own dialogue.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
'Cause it was just a very bland, generic lump, and they didn't really know what to do with it. It wasn't particularly successful, and they're just like, whatever, just do what you want.
Sorry. I was. Jeb the dog was locking me out of my house.
Yeah, level 7 combat. I can make Ring of Yoba.
That
How do I
sounds
make
nice. Wait, I need that.
How do I make that? I'm gonna look this up.
I must know the mysteries.
New achievement, monoculture. I don't know what that means.
I think it means we sold a lot of one ingredient.
Okay, so Ring of Yoba is 5 iron,
Ship
5
300
gold,
one
1
craft.
I
diamond.
can make it! I can make that!
5 iron, 5 gold, 1 diamond.
What does it do?
Give me there. It gives you Yoba's Blessing buff after you take damage. It lowers the player's health and higher daily luck. The higher chance of receiving the buff, the Yoba's... Okay. The Ring of Yoba has a chance of giving Yoba's Blessing buff after the player takes damage. The lower the player's health and the higher the daily luck, the higher the chance of receiving the buff. The buff grants immunity, but only for 5 seconds.
What does immunity do?
You don't die?
Don't take damage.
It
Oh,
gives
cool.
you invincibility frames.
Yeah. Fred. Okay, what party is tonight?
Moonlight jellies at 10 p.m.
Oh, okay. Well, we're good then. We got a while.
Are hops spring and summer or summer and fall?
Give me a hot minute.
I'm gonna sell this dwarf computer. I've got other stuff to give to the dwarf that's not worth money.
Wait, hold on. Let's give it to him just
Summer
in
only.
case, because I think there's something, if you give him, it gives a special thing.
Okay. I mean,
They
I
are
could give it
summer
to-
only, Kevin.
Hops are summer only?
Corn isn't, and wheat
Sunflowers.
isn't.
Do you want me to throw mixed seeds, by the way? I've just been throwing them in the winter chest.
It's fine. No, as far as I'm aware, there is nothing with a trellis that lasts more than 1 season.
Okay, that's cool.
But no, corn, wheat, and sunflowers all go multiple seasons.
Alright, so we do have to do a little bit of watering, but I can take care of it easy enough.
Okay.
Another thing in the same vein as ghost stories that remind me of is the English dub of Panty and Stocking, which is already very.
You know, I never saw that. I only ever saw, like, images of it on, like, Tumblr.
Very good, actually.
Pretty good, yeah.
It
Oh, yeah, Ring of
looks
Yoba, I
like the
can't
type
do
of
much else
anime
for
I
Ring
wouldn't
of
like, I'll be honest with you.
It's very much a similar tone to ghost stories, but was that way to begin with and just got more so in English dub. But the number one anime thing that I keep wanting to share with other people, we never end up having, like, a good time for movie night or whatever when I was mentioning it before, is I want to make people watch Redline, which is my favorite fucking movie.
Pretty good.
Redline is the best.
Pretty wacky.
Wacky races, you'd say?
I'm gonna drop this dwarf scroll off in the mine chest. There's nothing else useful for it except to give it to the dwarf.
God, I just want to be Sweet JP from Redline. He is, like, the coolest character. He's too cool for his own good. Bad for his health.
Alright, I gave the dwarf the computer.
What did he think?
It reminded him of home.
That makes sense.
I used to have one of these and used to play Human Fortress on it.
It's a very complex game, Matt.
It's a very simple game, Human
Oh, yeah.
Fortress.
Do we need a ghost fish or mead?
Nah, not ghost fishing.
We have a ghost fish in a chest somewhere.
Pretty sure I can make mead.
You can just sell.
Oh,
ghost
all right, the
fish.
Jelly Festival being set up. But when can we go to that?
10
10
p.m.
p.m.
Do we bring
Okay.
anything or do we just attend?
Just attend.
Just attend. It's a cutscene. Can't go get our crab pots though because the Jelly Festival is getting set up.
Oh, but you will probably be able to harvest them while we're there.
Maybe. Possibly. Depends on how much the location gets changed for cutscenes.
I don't think it generally does. That's why you generally can't play stuff where cutscenes happen. I don't know though.
Well, I might as well crack all these geodes.
I had a bunch that were in there, and I
Yeah.
already.
I've got an Omni Geode and 4 Magma Geodes.
Cool.
I just dropped in there this morning and saw that I had them.
Alright, cool. I got 3 things for Gunther, and then the rest get sold.
Ooh, that's new. I think. Oh, five pieces of gold. Alright, cool. And berry
Bars
ice.
or the bits?
It's a functionally 1 gold bar.
Okay.
It's a big old lump of gold inside that geode. Funny Museum. Hey, there we go.
You know, it's a surprise this town isn't more like populated for how much gold it has down here.
It
Yeah,
was
but most
populated,
people-
it wouldn't have the gold.
Most people can't handle the
You feel like
slime,
you feel like it would get shared out though, like you mentioned to other folks.
Not if you want to
You
keep
know,
the gold there.
But apparently they don't. They just let us go in and take all the gold we want.
My assumption
but
is
it's a good
that
order.
we are. My assumption is that we are abnormal in
I mean,
our
yes,
ability
this is true.
in our ability to defeat the slimes. And that the
That doesn't
average
make
person
sense. Other people have swords and can do it.
I don't want to, though. Gold is not as valuable as fish, Max.
That's true. For some reason, I guess gold's just really common in this economy because it's gone down in value a lot.
Well, we're trading literal gold coins.
Yeah, one of the things I got out of
Cost
the Omni
2,500 gold pieces to buy a backpack.
Yeah, but just gold must just be a really common resource in this world. Then that makes more sense.
There was a cherry sapling for cheap, so I
works
bought
for
it.
me. That's fine.
Took off my glow ring to put on the Yoba ring. I guess I could go try the dungeon again now that I have this ring that gives me temporary immunity.
I want one of those.
We've got a lot of. I think once the thing craps out another diamond, we can do that, or you can just find a diamond and make it.
I mean, I can't make it yet.
Oh, you can't? Okay. I can make one once we find more diamonds. Give it to you. Homesteader! Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, I guess because our farm made a bunch of money, and then I did something personally that made me money.
Monoculture shipped 300 of one crop. I wonder what it was.
Probably like berries.
And probably the blueberries.
Get a lot of fucking berries.
That fence, it was driving me insane.
Hello, pup.
What chest do mushrooms go in?
Sell them?
Okay.
What kind are they? Let me rephrase that. Do you have purple?
Yeah, I have purple.
Of that in this pink chest. Purple or special?
Okay, and red mushrooms also
Yeah,
sell?
sell
or-
those. They hurt us.
Yeah.
Red mushrooms hurt you when you eat them. Purple mushrooms help you.
So
Oh, hey.
red mushrooms are not good for anything?
They sap 50 of your energy when you
Well,
eat
yeah, but you can't use them to make anything.
them. Not that I'm aware of.
I think somebody pointed out in one of the early episodes of this that whenever Max is fishing, it looks like the rod is cheering for him.
Yaw.
Because just
Harvey
keep saying
is-
Max.
Harvey's helping George, or well, he's telling George he needs to reduce his sodium and exercise his arms. And Harvey went to school for 8 years, apparently, to help people learn how to stay healthy.
That's nice of him.
Got a PhD in nutrition, I guess.
George wants a second opinion from me. Very well.
I mean, I'm a farmer, but okay.
I'm gonna tell you, like, listen to your doctor.
Where is George anyway?
He lives in the house east of
By
the shop.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were just gonna end it at he lives in a house.
Hey, that's fine. I told George he should do what he wants.
Okay, apparently there is one thing you can make with the red death cap. It's the life elixir.
God.
You add a red mushroom, a purple mushroom, a morel mushroom, and a chanterelle mushroom.
Oh yeah, and that gives you like what, 100 health or something?
200 energy and 90 health.
Okay.
It's fine.
Which is basically full health.
Yeah. The big thing is that, like, the higher the quality the red mushroom, the more it saps your energy. Like, iridium one takes 130 of your energy. But, like, don't eat them, just sell them. Oh, don't sell the gold bars you just grabbed.
Oh, it's time to head to the beach.
Oh, you are correct.
Yeah, I've just been fishing near there.
I'm coming.
So, man, what the hell? George is old. Let the guy do what he wants to do with his life. Sit there and nag him about reducing his sodium intake.
He'll die soon enough.
I mean that the best possible way, but yeah. Reducing sodium is for people in like their 50s and 60s, so they can live to like 80.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, my crab pots are not here in this scene, so this is a special instance of the beach.
Okay.
Faye.
Life is so easy for a jellyfish. Just letting the waves carry you forward.
I learned at the aquarium that one of the other issues with plastic bags in the ocean is that sea turtles think that they're jellyfish and eat them.
Marnie's just saying, like, there's a fuck ton of people on this really old dock. It's gonna fucking snap under all your fat ass weight. Get off of it.
I love that Robin's just like, I'm a mom, and at this point, this is way past my bedtime. Also, I made the candle boats.
Haley forgot her camera, but she literally lives like 100 feet from here.
I'm aware. And you would think that, like, every year she forgets, someone would remind her.
Oh, Clint.
Enormous ball.
That's just sad.
Okay, real quick. What is poisonous versus venomous?
Poisonous are things that are bad to consume. Venomous are things that, like, use poison as a weapon.
Okay, cool. So, Sam used it incorrectly. He said he wondered if the jellyfish were poisonous.
That's a pretty
So
standard thing that people say.
And he
that-
probably shouldn't push Bastion in. And, like, no, because you're venomous. But then I'm really not that.
Yeah, it's the distinction. It's a pedantic distinction.
Yeah, it's very
It is.
It's the equivalent of saying like, no, that's Frankenstein's monster.
I know.
Which is
I'm
also not true.
Yeah, I mean in the original writing, it's just called the daemon.
Oh no, but like at the beginning, he says, "Call me Frankenstein."
Yeah, basically.
The people who claim, "Oh, he's actually Frankenstein's monster," are in fact wrong themselves.
Yeah, it's one of those, yeah, you're technically correct, but it just shows you didn't read the original text.
I don't think they're even technically correct.
Well, I mean, in
The only thing I remember from my reading of it is they call it the
sense
demon.
that he is the monster that Frankenstein created.
Alright, I think I can launch the boat when we're ready.
Launch it.
Yep, I'm good.
Yep.
Alright, let's...
Hey, there's your crab pots.
Yeah, they just spawned in. And they found things.
Everyone's just like gasping upset as your crab pots end up full of moonlight jellyfish.
Oh no!
The harvest is rich this year.
No!
Here they come.
They come to devour your clams.
No, not my clam.
Stay away from there! Get away!
In your
Just pull out your
cockle.
sword and dive in at him. Fuck off!
Get away!
And your gray cockle there.
Oh, there's
tiny
traps.
jellyfish. Sam?
You know, I will say, this loses some of the ambiance without the music. That green one is just getting all up in that,
It's just eating that mussel.
yeah, it's all about that muscles.
Oh
It
god,
only
you
goes
killed
for
the
gym rats. All about muscles.
You've ruined the special jellyfish. The moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Just like us.
I'm gonna drop all my fish off in the fish chest. Max, sell them when you can. Only all I caught was bream and whatever the other thing is. Remember now, bream and pike, I guess. But not my
huh.
beautiful son.
I got hot pepper wine, not hot pepper juice. That's weird.
Makes sense. Peppers are fruit. Yeah.
Okay.
Got seeds inside of them.
Fruit is any plant ovary. Vegetables are anything else from plant.
Also, why have we put none of our sons in our room?
They're guarding the entrance.
Do you really want them watching you sleep?
They were for a long
Or
time.
watching when you're not sleeping.